కేబీఆర్ పార్క్కి నిత్యం చాలామంది సెలబ్రిటీస్ వాకింగ్ కోసం వస్తుంటారు. అయితే తాజాగా జరిగినటువంటి ఒక ఘటన ఇప్పుడు అందరినీ భయాందోళనకు గురి చేస్తుంది. నటి చౌరాసియా పైన దాడి జరిగింది. తన ఒరిజినల్ నేమ్ డాలిషా, తన నిక్ నేమ్ చౌరాసియా. అయితే తను వాకింగ్కి వెళ్ళినటువంటి టైంలో కొంతమంది అగంతకులు తన పైన దాడి చేశారు. మొబైల్ ఫోన్ లాక్కెళ్ళడానికి ప్రయత్నించారు. ఏకంగా తనను చంపడానికి కూడా ప్రయత్నించారని చెప్తుంది. అయితే జరిగినటువంటి దాడిలో తను 3 రోజుల తర్వాత కోలుకుంది. ప్రస్తుతం మనతో పాటు ఉంది. ప్రస్తుతం తనకు తగిలినటువంటి గాయాలను కూడా మనం చూసుకోవచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ తన పైన ఒక్కసారిగా వెచ్చుకుపడినటువంటి అగంతకులు తన పైన దాడి చేశారు. మరి ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది, ఎలా జరిగింది కనుక్కుందాం. అప్పుడు ఏం జరిగిందండి? మీరు ఏ టైంలో వాకింగ్కి వెళ్ళారు? ఎంతమంది దాడి చేశారు? అదేమైనా ఉద్దేశపూర్వకంగా చేసినట్టు అనిపించిందా?
నాకు ఎవ్రీడే నాకు హ్యాబిట్ ఉంది. నాకు 6 నుంచి 8 వరకు ఈవినింగ్ టైంలో నేను కేబీఆర్ పార్క్ వెళ్ళి వాక్ చేస్తున్నా. సో దట్ డే ఆల్సో ఐ డిడ్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ అండ్ ద నియరెస్ట్ పార్కింగ్ టు ఫ్రమ్ మై హౌస్ ఇస్ ద సివిఆర్ సిగ్నల్ పార్కింగ్. సో దట్స్ వేర్ ఐ పార్క్ మై కార్ ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ డే. సో అక్కడ పార్క్ చేసి నేను మెయిన్ గేట్ వరకు వాకింగ్ చేసి ఐ వాక్డ్ all the way to the main gate and I sat there and I walked there for about 2 hours and then I came back. So while I was returning, I wanted to go back to my home. That was the time when I was returning to my car. That is the time I could not even reach till the car. Before that only, because there is a dark spot there, there is complete dark, there's no lighting. That is the time this person came from behind me and he attacked me. And he took me inside, he dragged me inside the woods.
సో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారండి దాడి చేసే టైంలో? ఒకే పర్సన్ దాడి చేసినట్టుగా అనిపించిందా, లేకపోతే ఒక గ్రూప్గా వచ్చి ప్రస్తుతం ఒక పర్సన్ దాడి చేస్తుంటే పారిపోవడం వల్ల ఏమైనా జరిగిందా?
లేదు, ఆ గ్రూప్గా వస్తే నేను ఇక్కడ ఐ విల్ నాట్ బి సిట్టింగ్ హియర్. ఒకటే అబ్బాయి ఉంటే నేను ఫైట్ బ్యాక్ చేసి ఐ సేవ్డ్ మై సెల్ఫ్. వాళ్ళు చాలామంది ఉంటే నేను చచ్చిపోతా ఆ రోజు. యాక్చువల్లీ ఆ అబ్బాయికి ఉద్దేశం కిల్లింగ్. ఆ అబ్బాయి ఉద్దేశం ఏంటి అంటే ఆ అబ్బాయి నన్ను రాబరీ కోసం వచ్చాను. సో ఆ అబ్బాయికి డబ్బులు కావాలి. All whatever gold I have, whatever diamond I have, he wanted that. And also he also wanted to kill me because he said this from his own mouth that I want to kill you and I want to burn your body here because otherwise you'll go out and you'll complain against me. So that was his intention, to rob me and to kill me.
సో వాకింగ్ లేదా జాగింగ్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు చాలామంది స్పోర్ట్స్ వేర్లోనే వస్తుంటారు. పెద్దగా ఆర్నమెంట్స్ కానీ ఏవి ఉండవు. చాలామంది కొంతమంది మొబైల్ ఫోన్ కూడా క్యారీ చేయరు. సో అక్కడ రాబరీ చేయడానికే వచ్చారు అని అనిపించింది. ఎందుకంటే తను మేబీ నన్ను చంపేసేవాడేమో కూడా అంటున్నారు. సో కావాలని జరిగినట్లుగా ఏమైనా అనిపించిందా?
లేదు, మొబైల్ ఫోన్ అయితే అందరూ తీసుకెళ్తున్నా. వాకింగ్ అయితే కంపల్సరీ ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ హ్యావ్ దర్ మొబైల్ ఫోన్స్ బికాస్ విదౌట్ లిస్నింగ్ టు మ్యూజిక్, విదౌట్ లిస్నింగ్ టు ఎనీ ఆడియో వీడియో వీ కెనాట్ వాక్ లైక్ అలోన్, రైట్? సో మొబైల్ ఫోన్ అందరూ తీసుకువెళ్తున్నా. మొబైల్ phone also I had iPhone mobile phone, right? So iPhone is little costly and I also had some diamond ring. So the ornament which I wear, diamond ring, I always wear it. It's always there in my finger when I'm not working, when I'm not on shoot. Completely every single day I have that permanent diamond ring in my hand. Maybe he saw it, maybe he wanted that ring or whatever, I don't know. He tried snatching that ring out of my finger but I fought back and I did not let him. So I cannot say that he came with some other intentions because the first thing he asked me was money. The second thing he asked me was he wanted to kill me. So that was his intention.
అయితే మీరు జాగ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు తను మిమ్మల్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్టుగా ఏమైనా డౌట్ వచ్చిందా? ఎందుకంటే మీకు డైమండ్ రింగ్ ఉందని చూసి ఉండాలి, మీరు ఒక కాస్ట్లీ మొబైల్ క్యారీ చేస్తున్నట్లు చూసి ఉండాలి. లైక్ మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా జాగ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు దట్ డే, ఆ రోజు ఎవరైనా అనుమానంగా డౌట్ఫుల్గా మీ వెంట రావడం అలా ఏమైనా అనిపించిందా?
First of all, నేను చూడలేదు అండి. I don't know if somebody was following me or what because I was walking in the main entrance of KBR. It's completely crowded and there is good lighting there. There are number of people who are walking that day. It's complete open gym there. So everybody comes with their kids and all there. So I was walking in that spot. So I did not even see if somebody is following me or not. I did not see that. Second thing is I had my headphones on and some loud music on. So I don't think he was following me. He did not follow me. I think he was already sitting there somewhere and he catch hold of me the moment I entered that dark place. So he was already waiting, or maybe if he came from some other nearby gate, I don't know that. But he was not following me. Nobody was following me that day.
సో దాడి జరిగినటువంటి టైంలో ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా మీ పక్కన, లేదా అడ్డుకోవడానికి ఎవరైనా ట్రై చేశారా? మీరు చెప్పారు ఇందాక 100కు డయల్ చేశాను, అది తను చూడగానే వెంటనే కిల్ చేయబోయాడు నన్ను అని. సో ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎంత ఆ టైంలో అంత దాడి జరుగుతున్నటువంటి టైంలో కూడా ఎవరు లేరా?
ఎవరు లేరు. ఐ డోంట్ నో వై నోబడి వాజ్ దేర్. నార్మల్లీ ఎవ్రీ డే నేను వెళ్తున్నా, నార్మల్లీ ఎవ్రీ డే పీపుల్ విల్ బీ దేర్, పీపుల్ విల్ వాక్ విత్ దేర్ డాగ్స్. So many people will come. Some of my friends are there because I love animals. There are some dogs who are my friends there. There are some owners of the dogs, they will come. Everybody will walk there. But the only that day why people were not there, maybe because of Sunday evening, people thought not to go. But otherwise all other working days people are roaming in that walkway also. That was the day nobody came, and he wanted to kill me because he told this very clearly that I want to kill you and I want to burn your body because you will go out and you will complain against me. In Telugu he said. So that was his intention, to rob and to get whatever he can get. Maybe he thought I have some wallet with me, but I did not carry any wallet because for walk I did not carry any money or anything, right? So he could not get anything out of me. So maybe that was the reason he thought now she will go out and she will complain to the police. So that was the reason he told me clearly that I'm going to kill you and I'm going to burn your body because otherwise you'll go out and complain.
సో తను అలా బెదిరించాడు కదా, చంపేస్తాను మీరు మళ్ళీ కంప్లైంట్ చేస్తారు అని. సో ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు 100కు డయల్ చేయడం చూశారో తను వెంటనే పారిపోవడానికి ట్రై చేశాడా, లేకపోతే ఎవరైనా అక్కడికి వచ్చాక తను పారిపోయాడా?
No, the situation, the moment he stuffed my mouth with a cloth, he dragged me to the woods. After dragging me to the woods, I broke my leg there in the process, and then he threw me to the stones, on the rocks. So I got hurt very badly here, somewhere at the back of my head, and I got blacked out for 2 seconds. I did not understand what is happening. I couldn't see anything also. And then he held both of my hands at the back and he stood behind my back and he started asking for money. So I told in Hindi, he told in Telugu, I told in Hindi, okay, I will give you money, tell me your phone pay number. And then I kind of relieved my hand from him, and I had mobile in that hand already. So I started showing him, pretending him as if I'm trying to help him for money. I said, what is your phone pay number? Tell me your phone pay number. So he was at the back of me at that point of time also. So he did not understand what I'm talking. Maybe na language abbai ki ardham galedu, abbai Telugu, nin Hindi. So I spoke in Hindi, he spoke in Telugu. So he did not understand. So I had some time, so I immediately called police with my left hand. I called police, and then I waited for 2 seconds and disconnected, and one more time I called police. So I thought I cannot speak because he is already there, he will hit me if I speak. So I was just dialing police and waiting so that the police will understand that I am somewhere in problem and they'll detect my location and they'll come. But the moment I dialed second time, he snatched my phone and he started beating me like devil. After that he became so insane, so mad. Maybe he got scared that I called for help or somebody might come and catch hold of him, whatever, I don't know. But he started bashing my head against the rocks like so hard. He started hitting me all over my face. This entire thing was swollen before 2 days, till yesterday also. The entire bruises because of him only. He has beaten me so much, and then he banged my head against the rock. Immediately after 2 times they banged my head. Third time when he banged, I fainted there only. I got unconscious, completely unconscious. And that's when he thought ki now I can physically abuse this girl. So he started physically molesting me. The moment he started, I got my consciousness back. I got up because I got so frustrated. I did not want him to do any of those things with me. I thought if he kills me, it's okay, but I'm not going to let this thing happen. So I immediately woke up and he saw, and he thought, okay, this girl is still alive. So he picked up a very big boulder and he threw at my face, and he said, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to burn you now because otherwise you'll complain against me. He threw the boulder at me. The moment he threw the boulder at me, I just moved aside in self-defense. Otherwise, that was the day I would have been killed. It was the end of my life. That boulder was so big, it would have crashed my head like hell. So I moved aside, and I got some energy to hit him because I was being killed. I have to get up and defend myself. So I got up and I hit him on his private part, and then I started running from there. But because of my broken leg, I was not able to run also. So I thought there is only one option, to just jump to the main road. So I climbed that railing, that iron fence. I went there. I started shouting to the people, please help me, please bachao, bachao, bachao. There were some people who heard my voice, and they were in running vehicles. They did not stop. I thought nobody's coming to help me, so I tried climbing the fence, and after climbing the fence, I jumped that side of the road. So that was the main road, and he was listening, he was seeing all these things. He did not come because maybe he thought she has already screamed, what if somebody comes? And those people who were in moving vehicles have stopped that side, and they came back. They saw at the back something fishy is happening there. They saw me sitting on the railing, they saw me jumping down, and then there were so many people, the Starbucks also, the Starbucks people, the security guards, and some girls. Some people came and they helped me, and then they called police, and then we asked them to investigate, and that's when they started their work.
సో దాడి చేసిన పర్సన్ మీరు చూస్తే గుర్తుపట్టగలరా? అరౌండ్ ఏజ్ ఎంత ఉండొచ్చు, లేకపోతే తను, ఎందుకంటే కేబీఆర్ పార్క్ వచ్చి దాడి చేశాడు ప్లాన్డ్గా అంటే తను కూడా వాకింగ్కో లేకపోతే జాగింగ్కి వచ్చినట్టు ఉండాలి. తన డ్రెస్ కూడా జాగింగ్కి వచ్చినట్టుగా ఉందా? ఐడెంటిఫై చేయగలరా?
అట్లా డ్రెస్ ఏం లేదు, జాగింగ్ డ్రెస్ ఏం లేదు. ఆ అబ్బాయికి ఏజ్ అరౌండ్ 25 to 30 ఉంటుంది. ఇంకా ఆ అబ్బాయి వాక్ చేయడానికి రాలేదు అక్కడ, అబ్బాయి రాబరీ చేయడానికి వచ్చాను అక్కడ. అబ్బాయికి డ్రెస్ అయితే కొంచెం ఫార్మల్ అలాగే డ్రెస్ ఉంది. సో ఐ డోంట్ నో వాట్ హిస్ ఇంటెన్షన్స్ వర్, బట్ ఐ నో దిస్ థింగ్ బికాస్ ద వే హీస్ బిహేవ్డ్ విత్ మీ. హిస్ ఈవిల్ ఇంటెన్షన్స్ వర్ టు రాబ్ మీ అండ్ టు కిల్ మీ.
సో ఖచ్చితంగా తను రాబరీ చేయడానికి వచ్చాడా, లేకపోతే మీ పైన ఇంకేదైనా చేయడానికి వచ్చాడని మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారా?
ఆ అబ్బాయి రాబరీ చేయడానికి ఖచ్చితంగా వచ్చాను, బికాజ్ హీ ఆస్క్డ్ మీ మనీ ఫర్ ద వెరీ ఫస్ట్ టైమ్ ఓన్లీ. హీ ఆస్క్డ్ మీ ద మోమెంట్ హీ త్రూ మీ misbehave. He tried. Once I got fainted, right? I got fainted on the ground completely. I lost my consciousness. He hit me so bad in my head here, it's completely swollen, it's inside, it's completely swollen. So I lost my consciousness there, and that is when he thought that this girl is not going to wake up, maybe she has fainted or she is dead. I don't know what he thought, but then he tried. The moment the moment I felt him that he is trying to molest me, immediately I woke up and immediately I threw him away, and I got up and I ran from there. So I did not give him any chance to molest me, but I think his intentions were to rob me and kill me so that I cannot complain, and also his intention was, given a chance, maybe after I'm dead or whatever, he also wanted to physically molest, is what I think. I don't know.
సో కేసులో ప్రోగ్రెస్ ఎలా ఉందండి? అక్కడ సీసీ కెమెరాస్ పని చేయకపోవడం వల్ల తనను ట్రేస్ చేయడానికి టైం పడుతుంది.
No, definitely they are tracing the victim. Definitely they are tracing the person, the criminal. What they are doing is, whatever Starbucks CCTV cameras are there, or whatever on the main road, whatever cameras are in working condition, they have collected all the footage and they have sent me. Whatever are the suspects, they have sent me all the videos, and we are finding the person from that, and we are in the process, and we have already got some threats to find him. My phone is being traced, and that person will be caught very, very soon.
సో ఫైనల్గా కేబీఆర్ పార్క్కి చాలామంది వస్తుంటారు, అందులో సెలబ్రిటీస్ ఉంటారు, యంగ్స్టర్స్ కూడా ఉంటారు. మీ పైన దాడి జరిగిన తర్వాత మీరు ఎలాంటి అడ్వైజ్ ఇవ్వదలుచుకున్నారు?
The advice ఏంటంటే మనం this incident can happen anywhere with anybody. It's not only me, it's not only KBR Park, and it's not about girls. It's not at all about girls. This could have happened with some guy also, right? Who knows? So my advice is only one, that do not be scared. I know this was very scary. For 2 days I was shivering completely. I was very scared for 2 days, but the idea here is to not scare anybody. The idea here is to spread the awareness, to tell especially girls and women, please be careful. If you are going somewhere, make sure you are well equipped, maybe with some legal weapons like some licensed pistol or some pepper spray or some sharp objects you need to keep with you, so that if at all it's really required for you, for maybe for work purpose or for whatever reason, if you really have to go to a lonely place or a dark place, then you you should have your own safety. You have your own safety in your hands, so you should have some equipments with you, and then only you go. Otherwise, make sure to roam in the places where there is good lighting. There is no limit of timing. This could have happened in the morning also, this could have happened in the night, 12 o'clock also. 8 o'clock is not that late for this to happen. So there is nothing about girls or boys or women, or there is nothing about timing. It's all about you have to make sure that your safety is in your hands, and wherever you're going, be careful, beware of wherever you're going, but don't stop going out and don't stop working. We have to go out, we have to work. I will also go out again, but this time I'll be more careful, and I will make sure that I don't park my vehicle where there is complete dark. Maybe I'll park my vehicle in the main entrance gate where complete lighting is there, and I will keep myself updated, more aware, and I will keep myself safe this time. And also, this is my urge to the forest department to please ensure good lighting there in KBR Park. The road number 45 walkway is, yeah, it is now, I feel it's dangerous because of no lighting. People have a lot of dare to do such kind of things with women and girls. So if you can ensure some good lighting there, then I don't think anybody will dare to do such things again ever.
సో డాలిషా చెప్తున్నటువంటి ప్రకారం ఆ రోజు అగంతకుడు తనపైన దాడి చేయడమే కాకుండా ఎక్కడ తను కంప్లైంట్ చేస్తుందో అని చంపడానికి కూడా ప్రయత్నించినట్లుగా తెలుస్తుంది. మరి అక్కడ సీసీ కెమెరాలు పనిచేయకపోవడంతో తను ఎవరు దాడి చేసిందని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడానికి కాస్త కష్టం అవుతోంది. మరి త్వరలోనే పట్టుకుంటామని పోలీసులు కూడా చెప్తున్నారు. అదే భరోసాను కూడా డాలిషా కూడా వ్యక్తం చేస్తోంది. కెమెరామ్యాన్ జిల్లా రాజేష్తో రవికుమార్, ఎన్టీవీ, హైదరాబాద్.